bringing you home. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Your Property Journey, episode 9. And for today's episode, I wanted to change things up a bit, and instead of showing my usual face in the video, I wanted to show photos of some of the people who I interact with or who I meet throughout my day that help me on my journey to become one of the top property agents in Brackenfell and Kuils River. Like everyone else's, I get up, I have breakfast, then I get dressed, and on the days when I'm feeling like the outfit is definitely working, I would take a little selfie of myself to motivate myself for the day. And on occasion, when there is someone home and my son is not working, our dog Loki would get to say goodbye to me through the window. And then I have to see this sad little face as I say goodbye, and oh my gosh, she is so dramatic. And then I make my way to the office. On occasion, I would stop and put petrol in at the Shell Bracken Gate. I simply love going to that branch, which is the one right next to the We Buy Cards warehouse. As you come off the R300, the service is always so great, and the petrol attendants are really friendly, and they've even obliged me with having a photo taken with them. And when I am able to, I would also just stop for a great cup of coffee at that Vidde cafe as well. It is actually my favorite Vidde store, coffee shop, whatever you want to call it. And I've visited quite a few. And the one guy, Andile, who is often there, but I was actually glad that he wasn't, because he was on leave, and I was happy to not see him, because I often say to him, like, how are you here all the times when I come? But their service is great, and the coffee is excellent, as well as their food is always fresh. I then make my way to the office, and come rain or sunshine, driving up to the office always makes me smile, and we are conveniently located behind the Sonneke shopping center. And upon opening the front door, I am always greeted by the beautiful smiles of our admin ladies, with the main administrator being Kaylin on your right hand side, and our new lady that joined recently, Zanal, on your left hand side. I also am spoiled by our housekeeper, Shanice, and she makes a great cup of coffee, and she always takes care of everyone in the office. Then once I get to my desk, I will of course open my diary, set up my laptop, and see what appointments I have for the day. Make sure that any social media post that I had set up is sent out, and also check if I have any viewings or meetings for the day. And for the purpose of this video, I will also be doing a kind of a general setup of how I would do a viewing at one of my properties. So today I am going to show you what normally happens when I do a viewing of a property. So this property is already sold, and also it is empty. So normally I would arrive a few minutes or at least 10 minutes before the time, to open up the house, to get some lights on, just to make sure the property is clean and tidy. If it is empty, unlock all of these doors. Switch on the lights, open blinds if I need to. Just clear away any clutter if necessary. Unlock this door as well that leads to the backyard, so that it's all ready for when the clients does come to view. So as I said, this property is sold already. I had it listed for 2 weeks, and then I got a confirmed offer that has been now submitted to the attorneys. So this is a beautiful house in the Bardale Estate, just in the front section of, I would say, Blue Downs. Some people say it's Blue Downs, some people say it's Silver Sands. So it has a lovely open plan lounge and kitchen area. It is very well looked after by the current owner. Very neat and tidy kitchen, cupboards and everything is in excellent condition. This is the garage. Let me just unlock it. So you have access from the house into the garage. It is a single garage. Well, it's not a garage per se, it is a carport because it's not enclosed. So you've got a gate there that also leads to the backyard. I'll show you that side. Then you have your first bedroom on your left. I would say it's an average sized room. It's new flooring, and the seller also installed the cupboards. Then the second bedroom is on the right hand side. Same with the floorings and also with the cupboards. When she purchased the house, there was only cupboards in the main bedroom. With the family bathroom, it doesn't have a shower, but it does have the hand shower feature. And then she also installed these additional cupboards over here, which she uses to store the brooms and cleaning items. And then the main bedroom. So the main bedroom is the only room with the carpet, which she did not replace, as she preferred carpet. These cupboards came with the property when she bought it. This is the view for the main bedroom, and then it has the ensuite with the shower, and then this door over here that's right off the main goes out to the backyard, and again neatly paved out, super low maintenance property. That's the property. So all the doors and windows has burglar bars and security gates, and you really just need to move in. No painting required, don't even need to put up curtains at first. And yeah, just like the back, the front is also fully paved out. So that's normally what I would show a client during the viewing, and then if they have any questions about the area, I would answer those questions and also give them more advice, especially if they're first-time buyers, what the process is. I will chat to them about anything that they possibly are unaware of and how the different processes works, etc., like signing an offer or the bond application process and all of that. And that is your general viewing process. Of course, when there is actually people living in the property, there is a bit less leniency towards availability, as you know, viewing time needs to now be scheduled with the sellers, or if there's tenants, if it's been rented out, and to make sure that the place is nice and tidy and clean for when viewers does come. Okay, and that's it. If I don't have any other appointments after the viewing, I will usually go back to the office depending on the time of the day that it is. Also need to make sure that I always keep track of my mileage usage for our dear SARS. And sometimes I have to have my lunch break in the car, and I will take a lovely break while I'm listening to my favorite song or anything like that. Then I'll get back into the office and check if there's any other admin work that I need to do, like reminding clients about documentation, like things such as building plans, or reminding them to approve quotes on the COCs or setting up other viewings or arranging inspections of COCs, which is your certificates of compliance, and also maybe following up with attorneys on behalf of the clients and any other queries that we have. I also will then do some cold calling, which we try and contact new clients to assist them with valuations on their properties, or if they were perhaps interested in selling their property. If we have clients that are on our database that are looking for houses in specific areas. On occasion also, I need to check in with our photographers if they are available for new listings that I have on board that I need to have photos taken. And then also Fridays are normally my admin day, when I follow up with my sellers and buyers with any feedbacks on the properties in terms of timelines, where we are, and just general admin that I like to do on a Friday. And this was just a small snippet in the day of life of a property agent. I could talk for hours about all the things and every single small detail that we have to do to make sure that a property is sold. Even once it is with the attorney's office, there are occasionally issues that pop up, either with the buyer or the seller, and we as the agent still has to assist the attorney with whatever queries or issues pop up, right up until the day that the property is handed over to the new owner. And I saw this quote online. I'm not sure who came up with it, but it says, selling a home is never just a transaction. It's the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. A great agent carries both the keys and the care it takes to guide that journey. And for me, every single review, property sale, or key handover is precious to me. I appreciate the opportunity to be a part of your property journey, and I look forward to seeing all of you at the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share any or all of my videos so far. I'll see you guys next time.